overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Washington Wizards. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, with the Sixers having scoring struggles on occasion, some are saying that the duo of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid is doomed. Embiid disagrees strongly, saying, you look at what we've done, it can work, and it's going to work.
Growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And now Washington's starting group. Bradley Beal is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Neto in at the 2 guard. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Pass to Neto. Right side, Westbrook. And that one hits back iron.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Stolen by Len. And here's Neto outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Outside, Green. Embiid kicks to Green over Westbrook. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Beal.
Wow, some ferocious defense from Green. Not afraid to attack the shooter and shut them down.
One-on-one here. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Curry passes to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Outside for Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
You know Embiid loves showing off his athleticism. This guy doesn't lack confidence.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now Westbrook to the inside, and the dunk by Len.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
Timeout.
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. And obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got multiple positions that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Now here is Harris. It's stolen by Bertans. And here's Matthews for the 3. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Howard, the pass to Milton. Lobbed up there for Howard. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
That's just a needless giveaway. They got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Washington making some changes. Bouks checked in, and Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Washington leading now by 4. Smith the pass to Gafford. Good D by Howard.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Milton. Down low. Howard. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Smith on the wing. Over Hill. And another miss by Washington.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And the basket by Harris.
This speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Smith in the posts. He's guarded by Hill. And so Hill bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris. He's even been good from the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Smith. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Here's Korkmaz. A nice shot by Howard.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gafford misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Harris inside the line. And the 76ers get it back. To the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play.
Oh, he hit it!
Oh, he did!
He hit it!
What a great shot!
Oh. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Well, every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
We've got Maxey. Ben Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Bunga. Out to Smith. And another shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Smith for 3. They get it again. Here's Matthews. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Matthews has got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Outside, Simmons. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's
learned from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Buries it from 3-point range.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Westbrook finds Hachimura. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved. A phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Beal plays with, it's just awesome.
It's good on the putback. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bangs home the trifecta.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Westbrook hits this, you know it has to help his confidence.
And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry passes to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Simmons inside. He's covered by Westbrook.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The pass to Hachimura. And Westbrook, here we go. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simmons. Wow, hammering it in!
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Green. Inside. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 6.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Westbrook passes to Neto. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Len. He gets it in there.
Timeout.
Len's got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And a wise move to call playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Thybulle kicks to Milton. To the middle. Here's Harris. And the layup is good. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1:27 left here in the second. Beal from long range. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you got to admire how gifted a shooter Beal is. He can drain long shots even from way outside.
Embiid kicks to Milton. Curry dishes to Embiid. Shoots over Len. Embiid's shot is good. He has 6.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
.59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not lacking assertiveness inside. Westbrook terrific at taking initiative and forcing the D's hand.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Len. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Matthews in for Raul Neto. Curry kicks to Thybulle. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Beal. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Passes it to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Smith against Hill. Shoots the 3. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Smith.
This is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the 3 ball, expanding his range. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. They've got Bradley Beal. And out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Neto in at the 2. Outside, Beal. Neto surveying the floor. Westbrook passes to Beal. From downtown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And they double up Simmons. And here's Green outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Wow. Green looks eager to answer that last 3. I mean, and his emphatic response, well, that speaks for itself.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Embiid finds Curry. Off target with his 3. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Simmons passes to Curry. Embiid inside. Then on him. Embiid, no good. 3-on-3 for the lead. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Westbrook against Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Simmons passes to Embiid. Green inside the three-point line. Westbrook pulls it in.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Beal gets a wide open look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Philadelphia calls
Group it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. On the wing, Green. Embiid inside, guarded by Len. And Green gets it to go.
You can't let that happen defensively. Green gets the chance to catch and shoot. It's almost automatic.
A step-back shot here. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 12.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Harris outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Green. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Len. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And they double up Simmons. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Wizards have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Wizards have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. There's the pass to Bertans. Trying to get open is Len. Bertans can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Green dishes to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Beal. Pass to Bertans. They need this. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside for Simmons. Over Westbrook. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, and the agility that Harris possesses is not easy to keep pace with him. I mean, especially in the pick-and-roll situations when he's diving to the front of the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. 76ers on top as they end the third quarter.
We're making it to the film session.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Joel Embiid. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Hill has it in the corner. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Embiid. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Milton. Bertans grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes to Hachimura. Bertans with the ball. He's guarded by Hill. And finished off by Bertans.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. The pass to Milton. Here's Howard. That one goes in. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Here's Gafford. He's guarded by Howard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection.
Question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. And then for Washington, Raul Neto's checked in for Bertans. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Ish Smith. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low, here's Westbrook. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, man, with a high percentage look for Westbrook, the more of these your offense can generate, the better.
Outside Curry. They double team Howard, and it's Thybulle in the corner. Here's Korkmaz. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Pass to Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. From 13, Westbrook pulls it in.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. Hill kicks to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gafford's got his first points of the night. Timeout called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something.
Player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Green finds Harris. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Neto, the pass to Len. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it on.
And the basket by Harris.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Here's Neto. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The 76ers leading by 7. Outside Curry. Passes it to Green. Harris against Hachimura. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Outside Simmons. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Green. Here's Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter. He feels comfortable from there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hachimura finds Beal to the inside. Len, and the dunk by Len.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but this wasn't enough.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now here's Simmons. Poked loose. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Can you believe that? This is why we love this game. Westbrook finding a way to come up.
So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan.